On December 31st, 2021, I made just one resolution for myself for the next year, and that is to prioritize my mental health.
So 6 months have passed, we're halfway through 2022, and the big question is, have I kept my New Year's resolution? Now, if you haven't seen my resolution video, I recommend you go check it out. I'll link it somewhere here. It gives more context to what I'm about to talk in this video. But basically, in short, I had only one resolution this year, and that was to put my mental health above everything. Above my goals, above my work, above other people, above other people's opinions, and sometimes even above my own opinions. I wanted to instead learn how to follow my heart and be a more happy person. So in this video, let's talk about it. It's been 6 months. Have I failed? Have I succeeded? Let's unpack. I call these months the high because I was on a high. Like every single person with a New Year's resolution, at the start, you're just so determined and so like, let's go, let's jump in. I think a very, very popular resolution is working out. That's why you see in January and sometimes in February, but especially in January, full gyms of people because they're just like, let's go. The momentum is there. People are ready to go, and this is exactly what I was feeling. I was working way less, and I would even say that I was socializing way more sometimes even than I would usually work. I was meeting people, I was going out, and I felt that maybe I'm now kind of getting into the other side. I was, going out a little bit, maybe too much, but I was very intentional with this. I knew that I wanted this to happen because I needed to learn how to choose relaxing over hustling. Any kind of thought that I had about stressing over work, I was just like, bam, choosing my happiness, my mental health first. Now, March was the change. This is the month where I felt like the high emotions started to go down a little bit and I started to go within. I felt like something was opening up and some feelings started to come out. This was the month where I got ill 2 times with not just like a little bit of cough, but like actually sleeping in a bed. And one of those illnesses was COVID. So I got COVID in March. You can always say that physical illnesses are physical illnesses and emotions are emotions, but I believe that everything we go through is connected and our immunity is very much connected to how we feel mentally. And I feel like because I was going through a lot of internal dilemmas and I started to think about a big change in my life, I opened myself up to just many things, like processes, everything was going inside and out, and it was just a lot of internal stuff. So those moments of getting sick also kind of fit in. I started to actually think about my life, how I want to spend it. And I've thought about all of those things before, as a person, I love to think about those things. But because I think I had put my mental health first in 2022, this was now something that I actually paid attention to. What inner stuff am I hearing in myself? What is coming out? What am I thinking about? All of this became so prominent. Like I felt it so strong. I felt like a change is coming. And this is why I'm calling March the change, because this was the beginning of really, really big shifts in my life. Now, April and May is the reality check. All of that change that I was getting ready for in March, April and May was kind of like the next step. I like to call different little obstacles in myself as little demons. So this month, these both months, were the time where these little demons started to crawl out. I was finally faced with all these obstacles and little things that showed me why in the past I wasn't able to put mental health first. I can get overwhelmed very easily, and I didn't want to get overwhelmed, so I like to take baby steps into everything. So this wasn't the time where I actively was working on those little demons, but I saw them and they were there, and I knew that these were the things that I needed to overcome to get to a very sustainable place with my health, with my mental health, and the way I view life. This was a real reality check, and sometimes tears came, but I don't know why I'm even mentioning that, since I am a crier. Like, I will have a good cry every other day. I love a good cry. It gives you something, you know, it frees you of emotions. In these months, I also became more and more clear about the big change that I want to make. It was a real reality check, and while reality checks are sometimes very uncomfortable, I love them. I love them. They make me realize things, and they give me a clarity of what needs to be done in order to get to a place where I want to be. And lastly, the 6th month of 2022, the June, was the letting go. This was the month where I actually took action, where I let go of things that do not serve me, or I started to let go of things that do not serve me. The big change that I've mentioned throughout this video, this is where I actually physically was like, I'm doing this. I'm doing this. I'm ready. I've thought about this for months. This is not an emotional decision. I'm doing this. Now, I don't want to keep you hanging. I know that probably some of you might be like, what is this big change? And I will talk about it in the next video. This video, I want to strictly keep about the whole resolution, the whole mental health aspect, but stay tuned. I will talk about it in the next video. So I let go of the things that I realized just don't serve me. And me as a person, I need to get to a place where I feel it, I think about it, I'm like, this is not good for my life, and I need to sit in it. I went so into myself, and I realized how much I've been viewing issues on the very surface level. And I can give you an example, confidence, which is a big aspect and topic that I will cover in a lot of videos. I have made a video on 5 things that boost my confidence. And now that I look at it, while those tips are, you know, cute and nice and probably can help someone, I do not view confidence as superficial anymore. I think confidence has nothing to do with all the outer things that you see. It's a very deep thing. But again, we'll cover that in another video. So overall, have I kept my New Year's resolution for 2022? Yes, I have. But what I didn't expect is that just by prioritizing my mental health, all these other doors would open. I mean, obviously I hoped for it, but I never imagined how that would look like. I really thought that all this year will be about me learning how to just choose my mental health above work. It has been such an amazing ride these 6 months. I am so proud of the journey that I'm on, and I'm proud of the person that I'm slowly becoming, or the person that I've always been, but I'm just really getting there. I am excited of the following 6 months and what that will bring, and I will definitely make another video at the end of December and share how this year of 2022 has been. So my last words to you: would be, don't come up with resolutions that you think are the correct ones, that you think you should have, that you think would look right, or resolutions that other people have. You know in your heart what you need. And it doesn't always come easy, and those resolutions maybe are something that you know you should do or have, but you really don't want to get in there. But I promise you that those are probably the ones that will benefit you the most. I never chose mental health as my top priority. I talked about it in the videos. I always said, oh, mental health, physical health. But if I looked at my life, the thing that I prioritized was status and how it looks like, and goals and work, things that already come naturally to me. But your resolution should be something that takes a little bit of work and in the end benefits you and your happiness and who you are. Thanks so much for watching this video. I hope you have an amazing day, week, month, and year, and I will see you in the next video.